So Joel's up. He says, hey, question, does an iframe with backlinks give better results? Like a YouTube embed video that has backlinks to it, does it help every property that the video is embedded on? Okay, I'll give you my initial answer, and then I'll let Marco clarify it because he's the iframe expert. If you have a video embedded on a page and you send backlinks to that, or anything embedded, right? GMB map, anything iframed onto a page, and then you send backlinks to that page, it's going to benefit that iframe for sure. Now, if that same iframe is embedded on other pages and you only send links to the one page, I don't know that it benefits those other pages any, but Marco, can you answer that?
No, it wouldn't. You'd have to send links to every site, page, whatever, where that iframe is embedded, right? Because the iframe is coded so that source equals and whatever the source is. A YouTube video, the source is YouTube. You are going to get some bounce back to the embed site, but you won't get bounce back to any of the other embed sites because they're not connected.
It doesn't flow through it to those pages.
No, how can it?
Right.
How can it? Because you're going through the embed, that would be the embed destination to the embed source, and the flow will be back and forth between those two. It's I don't want to get too technical, but it's two nodes, and the link that connects those two nodes is that embed code. And so how does Google know to benefit one and not the other? Well, you're telling it. It knows where that iframe is embedded, and it knows what the source is because it's telling it to credit the source. And so that's how that works. You would have to do link building to all of the others, and I would just say contact Dedia, because if you have him do the link building and the embedding, then he knows what to hit.
There you go. So yeah, so I would say no. I mean, honestly, if you're going to build links to the page, then that's great. If you got multiple pages that it's embedded on, which is what we for example, we have the embed service in MGYB, and then you could actually build links to the embeds. That's like an upgrade, right? An add-on service. And what we do at that point is wherever the video is embedded, those now pages get sent to a link building campaign, and we build links to all of those pages. So, but yeah, I wanted your clarification, Marco. Joel says, regarding my question about the video embedding having backlinks, does it help get better rankings? I meant specifically if you send backlinks to the YouTube video, then embed that video on a page, will that page benefit better because that YouTube video has backlinks? So sending links to the video, not the page. Not that I'm aware of. I haven't tested that specifically, but usually I've not seen having a video on a page that has been boosted help the page that much. But again, it's not something that I've specifically tested. Anybody want to comment on that?
I would say that having a video on the page, whether it has links or not, does benefit. I mean, yes. It's a Google property, and if it's related and it has traffic and it gets some viewer action on the website, yes, of course you're going to benefit from it just from it being YouTube. Are you going to benefit then from link building to the video? I haven't tested that, but I would say, from having done just so many iframes over the years and how I see it work and how the patent works, right? I would say that it has to be the other way around. It has to be embedded somewhere, and you have to hit that embed with links in order for you to get the bounce back from the authority site, not the other way around. You're not going to get the bounce from the authority site just because the authority site has links.
Yeah, because I would be passing link juice from YouTube to the page,
and that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
not unless it's iframed, right? Yeah. And the link building goes from the destination back to the source.
So again, I've not tested that. I mean, if it's irrelevant, having YouTube video, if it's relevant on a page, does that's a good signal. It's also good for visitors, which creates better engagement signals, because people will typically watch a video, and if it's relevant, at least they'll click the play button. That's a good signal for the page, but that's not strictly like a link juice thing, right? So building links to the video and then embedding that video on a page, I don't see how that would actually help the page, other than how a video would typically help a page anyways. But I don't. Again, I have not tested that specifically. Joel, that's a good question. That'd be interesting for you to set up a test, guys. If we don't know the answer, that's typically what we do, is set up a test, and we encourage you to do the same thing. I mean, you're not going to hurt the page by building links to a video and then embedding the video, so why not test it? See.